Hi, I'm Jason Smith, Director of CashFlow Advantage, and today I'm here with Garry Steinberg from GHS Financial Services. Gary, thanks for having you chat to us.
No problem.
We're going to have a really brief look at the different types of products that are available to small businesses out there. This is something that Gary specialises in, so we might start off by asking you, Gary, what sort of products do you make available to your clients, and who are the type of clients who use your services?
Yeah, good, Jason. Yeah, we stick to the smaller type business, preferably up to about $5 million per annum in turnover. We cater for the mums, dads type proprietary limited company with a staff of 4 to 6 people. We don't tackle public listed companies, and we endeavour to service them the best way we can.
Okay, no, good stuff. Now, let's have a look at the different products that are available.
Right, on loans, of course you have your leasing, which has been around for 1 million years, which was the one and only product up until the mid-70s. We now offer a commercial hire purchase, a chattel mortgage. We can also do novated lease if you're an employee wanting to use a motor vehicle.
Okay, so if we start off with a lease, if we look at the definitions of a lease for our small businesses out there.
Okay, leasing is a form of finance where it can be used to purchase motor vehicles. With leasing, you must have a residual value. The idea of a lease is like a rent, where you have the goods for a period of 3 to 4 to 5 years, or even 2 years, with the residual value. The idea being that, similar to a rental, that you turn the car over after that nominated period and you fly all over again.
Okay, all right.
Commercial hire purchase, it's more of an ownership type arrangement where you can purchase the equipment, have it for 3 to 4 years or 5 years even, and you can also place a balloon payment or not have a balloon payment, or it's optional.
Okay, all right. Now, just coming back to the lease, what are the GST implications with the lease compared to your commercial hire purchase?
Okay, with the lease, the GST is paid within the monthly payments.
Okay.
Therefore, you make your GST claim on your BAS record every month. Mm-hmm. On a commercial hire purchase, there's no GST applicable on the monthly rental, and it's a one-off charge. You can claim your GST up front.
Okay, all right. Chattel mortgage.
Same as commercial hire purchase. Mm-hmm. Chattel mortgage has become very popular of late, purely for the reason is that, well, firstly, you can claim your GST up front, which is 10% straight back into your company coffers, and it's more flexible in the way that there's not as many fees and charges as, say, commercial hire purchase.
Right. Okay. All right, and novated lease, you want to give us a rundown on that quickly?
Sure, quickly. Novated lease, you're an employee for a company. The company has employed you. You need, obviously, a motor car to get around. There's a tripartite agreement between the company you work for, yourself, and the leasing company, where you drive the car, you own the car is transportable in the way that if you leave the company, you take the motor vehicle with you. The repayments and fuel and all that's paid by the company as part of your salary package.
Okay, so really good for the employee.
Great
and
for
good for the employer.
Good for the employee because he doesn't have to worry about if you ever get a flat battery, it's your responsibility.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good stuff. Now, Gary, where does your business fit in? So you offer all these products. You also have just a straight out business loan for small businesses. Where do you fit in? You know, why are people coming to you rather than the banks?
Okay, banks are fairly limited in what they can loan for. The banks have certain criteria. You must have up-to-date financials. You must be trading exceptionally profitable within those financials you give them. You must have a good core business. Banks are selective in which line of work, manufacturing you carry on. We sort of fit under that scope. We sort of look at the people, look at their past private finance arrangements, have a look at their vidas, and if we feel that even though they may not fit within the bank criteria, we're happy to sort of give them a run, albeit our interest rates are a little bit higher than the bank rates.
Yeah, probably a good example is you had a client in here just before we arrived.
That's it.
And repeat client of yours, they don't have current financial statements, do they?
They don't. Unfortunately, they haven't done this year's or last year's tax returns through a whole host of reasons. They changed directorship and did all sorts of things. So when they did approach their bankers, the bankers declined to give them a loan. They're a small manufacturing plant in Guildford. They make garlic dips and olive dips and hummus, and they do very, very well.
Yeah.
On reflection, I had a quick look at their bank statements. I saw their BAS statements, and I was happy to advance them further funds.
Okay, no, that's good, Gary. Well, look, you pretty much answered my next question. So really, we've looked at business loans, we've looked at chattel mortgages and commercial hire purchase. We know about leases and novated leases. We also know, most importantly, that there is an alternative to having to go and talk to the bank for them to take 8 weeks or 10 weeks or 12 weeks to tell a small business owner, no, we can't lend you the money. There are people out there like yourself who will consider giving a small business owner a go if the financials and the integrity of the client stack up. So Gary, thanks very much for your help. Now, if people want to get in touch with you, what's your phone number?
The phone number is 9634 5033. Please ring that number during the office hours.
Yep, great. Well, thanks for joining us today. My name's Jason Smith from CashFlow Advantage, and you've been listening to Garry Steinberg from GHS Financial Services. Thank you.